Okay, I think we should wait for
Good
two
morning,
to three
sir.
minutes. Just only 69 or 70 student has joined.
शर्म आशा ना मीटर बेशरम फोर को ऐसे
म्यूट कर लेना बेटा, म्यूट है ना आप।
कुनु देखी कुनु की छोड़ ना
A meeting recording. Have you able? Are you able to find the meeting recording? Na? Some students are asking about the meeting recording.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It is available in the chat box, है ना? So you can see the chat box history. It is available, or you can go with the Teams where you can also find. It is available for the last Wednesday, है ना? In each meeting chat, it is available. Na? You can download it. It will be. Keep in mind that it will be available till I think 20 days. After that, it will be automatically deleted. So take care about it. है ना?
सर एलएमएस का कंटेंट तो रहेगा ना पूरे
हाँ,
टाइम?
वो रहेगा जब तक आप रहोगे तब तक, ठीक है ना?
Sir,
हाँ,
actually, how to access the Jupyter file of in LMS? We are not able to open it.
no,
Yes, sir.
actually it will not be open in LMS. You have this file and then you have to open with your Jupyter notebook at your system or at the Google Colab, like, है ना?
Sir, but
Sir,
I'm not able to
I have
download it.
it also, but still it is not
Yes, sir.
working.
And if you click on it, something else opens up.
Why it is not opening? I am just checking it. Okay, just wait. Can we directly download it? Like if you are clicking, like it will be showing like that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Sir, you can save this if you want.
No, but I think it should not be visible like that. It should be directly downloaded. So why it is not downloading? I want to see it. That things actually. So I'm just going to edit it. So maybe then it will be visible. As a file. As actually I have added just it as a file, है ना? Hmm. It will be same, है ना? देखते हैं, चलो इसको सेव करने पे, डाउनलोड करने पे कैसा आ रहा है? इसको सेव कर रहा है तो
सर डाउनलोड ही नहीं हो रही है।
नहीं, ऐसे करके सेव करके देखो ना इसको।
Sir, I have tried that also. Still, it will not work.
नहीं, ऐसा सेव तो हो रहा है, ये देखो आ गया ना।
Yes,
लेकिन
sir. But
लेकिन ये
still, sir,
टेक्स्ट फाइल एज डाउनलोड हुआ है। अब मैं जुपिटर से, डेस्कटॉप पे है ना, देख रहा हूँ जुपिटर से ओपन हो रही है क्या। कहाँ पे थी डेटा फाइल? किस जगह हुई है डाउनलोड? नोटबुक के नाम से है ना। अच्छा, एक्सटेंशन इसमें py और ये और लगा हुआ है .txt। इस एक्सटेंशन को अगर मैं चेंज करता हूँ, txt एक्सटेंशन आ रहा है एक्चुअली इसमें। प्रॉब्लम ये है। कोई नहीं, मैं एक बार और ट्राई करूंगा, उससे एज अ फोल्डर अपलोड करके ट्राई करता हूँ इसको, है ना, जिप करके तो आ जाएगा। चलो मैं देखता हूँ, क्लास के बाद ट्राई करता हूँ। और अभी करंट में एक काम करता हूँ, इस फाइल को यहीं पे अपलोड कर दे रहा हूँ, हो सकता है यहाँ से डाउनलोड करके आप तब तक देखिएगा। इज इट
सर
विजिबल?
एक्सटेंशन चेंज नहीं कर सकते?
एक्सटेंशन चेंज हो जाएगा, एक्सटेंशन भी हो जाएगा, डायरेक्टली भी अपलोड हो जाएगा। कुछ तो फिर प्रॉब्लम आएगा ना, कुछ
जाके हो जाएगा?
हाँ हो जाएगा, मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ, एक्सटेंशन चेंज करने पे भी हो जाएगा, लेकिन मैं दोबारा से ऐसा ना करके डायरेक्टली डाउनलोड हो जाए वैसा भी देखता हूँ, ठीक है ना। जैसे यहाँ से एक बार डाउन, देखो ये आ रही होगी अभी, है ना, तो यहाँ से देख लेना डाउनलोड करके। इज इट विजिबल इन द चैट?
Yes,
yes.
sir.
है ना, तो यहाँ से
यस सर।
डाउनलोड करना अभी, ठीक है ना। ओके, नो इशू। अभिनव, आर यू शेयरिंग समथिंग? यस अभिनव, अभिनव।
सॉरी सर, वो गलती से हो गया था।
Okay, now let's start. Okay, so in the today's class we will be basically starting or continuing from the data types, and then we will be going to cover operators. Okay na, so my screen is visible now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, good, fine. Actually I have to first okay, so in the last class we have seen data types, data type classification. We have seen there are different kind of data types, okay, or there are different kind of the variable, and the values or type of that values is called data type that we are storing in the memory, है ना? Okay, so Python variables based on the type of value assigned to that variable. So we cannot say the x is actually but integer type. Initially we cannot say, but whenever we are assigning this two value into this x variable, then this the type of this x variable is become as an integer. We can check this type by using the directly type function, type, okay, type, and then we can pass the variable name inside this bracket, parenthesis bracket, है ना, and then we can check, then compute, and then we will see the output int will be displayed. So int will be represented or used for integer type, as this value is integer, numeric integer, okay na. Similarly we can see the type of this value if we have assigned this 2.3 value into this x variable, then this x variable become now float. Okay, as this value is containing decimal points. So if there are some decimal points in the numeric value, then this value will be considered as a floating point value. So we represent this value as a float type in Python. है ना? Float is a keyword. Int is a keyword. It is also a keyword. Is it clear? है ना? We have seen in the last time. You can also see the keyword by typing just like import. You can type import keyword. Just wait. Import keyword. Okay. है ना? और डायरेक्टली टाइप करना कीवर्ड डॉट kw list. So whole keyword are available. All the keywords are available in the Python will be shown. So here are total 35 keywords will be shown. है ना? So using this you can do it. है ना? Is it clear? So similarly you can see the type of other kind of value that you are assigning to some variable. Okay. So you can see different types of data types we have seen. Yesterday we have seen also mutable data type, immutable. Mutable data type means whose value or variable whom we are assigning the value, who the value can be changed of that variable. Then these data type are called as a mutable data type. Immutable means we cannot change the assigned value later. है ना? So these are called immutable. We will see the example of mutable or immutable. So there are different data types: numbers, string, list, tuple, set, and dictionary. These are the secondary or collection type data type. All are collection type. है ना? These are simple data type we are considering. So here we have seen the immutable and immutable, numbers, string, and tuples. These are the immutable data type. Whereas the list, dictionary, and sets are the mutable data types. Okay, na? So we will see the example also how we what is the meaning of the immutable or immutable. So here we are seeing there are basically two data types are considered in the Python: integer or float for numeric value. But if we are including imaginary part in the number, then this type of that number will become as a complex numbers. Okay, so there we are also using the complex number data type. Okay, we can know the type of these this number if we are writing 2 plus 5j. So 5 is the imaginary part and 2 is the real part. So whole number will be assigned to this variable a, and if you are seeing the type of this a variable, then you will see this is a complex type. Okay. Similarly, if you are storing more size number in the Python, then you can specify L, so it will be denoted as a long. But this will work only with Python. This from the previous version of the Python. It will not work with the Python 3. Currently, we are working with Python 3 as the several other features are added in Python 3. So that's why we are working with Python 3, but it is not required in the Python 3. If you are using in Python 3, then it will show an error. Okay, na? But in the previous version of the Python like 2.7, it will not show an error. Okay. Okay, so in the Python 3 version, it will not be required here. Only it will also be considered as an integer or large value, or even we can store large amount of value in the integer variable. Is it clear? So there is no need to associate L in the Python 3 version. Okay. We can also store octal number or number in the form of octal number system. Octal number system having a value from 0 to 7. Okay. Similarly, we can store the number in the form of hexadecimal form. The values are ranging from 0 to 15, where 10 is represented by A, and 11 is represented by B, and 12 is represented by C, 13 is represented by D, and 14 is represented by E, and 15 is represented by F. So these are the additional added into the hexadecimal number system. So hexadecimal number system is, or hexadecimal number is represented by 0x. So whatever written here 19, so 19 is actually hexadecimal number. So though we can convert this hexadecimal number into the binary or decimal number, whatever we want, we can convert. But if you want to convert in the decimal, you can represent the first value 9 and multiply it 16 to the power 0 plus 1, then 16 to the power 1. You can increase the power 1 by moving to the left hand side. Okay, so what is the value here? 9 plus 6, 16, that is 25. Okay, so it is actually 25 in the decimal. So but type of this value is int. It is number is represented in hexadecimal number system, but type of this value is integer. Similarly here you can see the octal number is represented with 0 O. 0, you have to write 0 and then O. Okay na? So you can represent it with octal number system. For binary, representing the number in the binary form, you have to write 0B. Is it clear now? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you have any query, then here you can ask. Okay. Now I'm going to move just on the next part. Yes, anyone having any query till here? I think this is just I'm repeating whatever I have covered in the last day. Okay.
Sir, how is number immutable?
Immutable, just I'm showing, I will show you example, है ना? Don't worry.
Okay.
Immutable, what is the meaning of immutable exactly, है ना? I will show you just, है ना? Wait, just wait. Okay na? Okay, so now next data type is string. You can directly store the value in the form of some mix of character or multiple character, that is called a string. Okay, so here banet is actually value. When it is value, that is represented in a double quote. So when we are representing any value in the double quote, or when it is equivalent to, similarly here we can write the same thing in the form of single quote, है ना? So this value is equivalent to this value. So both the values are called as a string values. When multiple characters are associated, even if we can specify, even if we specify only single value, then it is also called as a string, है ना? So, but we have to specify single quote, or even we can write like that, B double quote. So these are all the values are of type string. Okay. So if we see the type of all these values, then it will show str. Okay, so str is basically stands for string. Okay, so when we are going to print this a, then it will display banet. When we are going,
फिर भी लगाना पड़ेगा मेरे को,
ब्रैकेट लगाना पड़ेगा. हाँ, अगर आप ऐसे लिखते हो डायरेक्टली banet, then it will be treated as an identifier. If you have defined a banet as an identifier, suppose अगर मैंने यहाँ पे डिफाइन किया हुआ है banet को as an identifier, banet equals to 5, और then यहाँ पे print a करोगे, then it will display banet, 5, then this a will be display 5, है ना? But if you have not written this line, then that means you have not defined this banet. What is the meaning of this banet? Then it will show undefined banet, है ना? Banet is not defined, है ना? Then you will get like that error. Is it clear now?
yes sir.
Okay, if you are not specifying single quote or double quote, then it will be treated as an identifier. So compiler or Python interpreter search for that banet identifier. It is declared anywhere or not, or it is defined anywhere or not in the program. If interpreter will not find the banet as identifier in the program, then it will show an error. If it is fine, then work accordingly. Okay na? Or if you have specified this in this form, then it will be treated as a value. Okay, string value. So it means we are assigning this value into this a variable. Then it will work as a find. Then it will display, instead of 5, it will display banet. Is it clear now? Okay. Similarly, university can be displayed. Okay. So now you can access the individual character of the string also. Suppose the banet university we have written, but we want to display the last character or first character, or we can specify characters using the index. So first character is represented with the 0 index, second character is represented with the 1 index, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even spaces is there, then it is also represented with this one index. So add space is also a one character. ASCII value of space is 32. Is it okay? So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 like that, है ना? ऐसे जा सकते हो. You can go in the forward direction. Similarly, you can also access the characters of the string in the reverse direction by placing that this character is -1, and then next second last will be -2, and so on, है ना? ऐसे आप in the backward direction you can refer. So if you are referring print A5, so A is actually, what is A? A is actually variable where we are storing this banet university. So A5 means 5th index character. So it is actually first T, है ना? So this T is actually displaying here. Is it clear? We can access individual character. We are talking about the reverse index. So here we can specify -1. That means we are referring last element or last character of this string. So it means we can display this by here. Okay. If we are specifying -5, then -2, -3, -4, -5 is R. So it is displaying R actually. Okay. Now I am talking about here immutable. Hana? What is the meaning of immutable? Immutable means if you want to change this string, can you change? If you are able to change the value, whatever you have stored in this A variable having some memory location where Banet is stored. Is it clear? Okay. So if I want to change the first character of this Banet university of this value, if you want to change, if you want to replace this Banet first character of this Banet B with some different symbol. Suppose I want to replace this B to K. Is it clear? If I want to replace this K, then how we can write like A first character is referred to the with 0 index. So A of 0 is equals to, I am just replacing it with K. Can we do it or not? As we have seen, the strings are immutable. That means we cannot do it. So that means strings are immutable. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is the meaning of immutable exactly. Is it okay, na? Similarly, if we have assigned this A equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is integer value. We cannot change this value 1, 2, 5. We can choose whole value either or we can replace this value. Hai na? We can do A equals to 1, 1, 3, 5. It means we are not changing this value. This value is stored at different memory locations. So we cannot do it. Hai na? So that is, numbers are also immutable. We cannot change these numbers. Hai na? Similarly, it will happen with the string. Okay. Now next data type is tuple. Okay. So tuple means tuple data type basically it is a collection or it is also an immutable in the Python where we can store the multiple value separated by comma in a parenthesis. We have to keep in mind. Please mute.
Sir, all data types except the array are immutable.
Arrays अपन और भी देखेंगे, सेट भी है और वो डिक्शनरी भी है, वो भी म्यूटेबल है, उसको भी चेंज कर सकते हो आप. अभी जस्ट देखते जा रहे हैं, आप थोड़ा सा वेट करो, ठीक है ना?
ओके सर.
ओके
सर.
हाँ.
एक्सक्यूज मी सर. सर जैसे जो आपने प्रिंट -5 लिखा है तो -5 पे वो कोई भी रैंडम वैल्यू दिखाएगा ना, बिकॉज -5
नहीं ऐसा नहीं है.
-5 कौन सी पोजीशन में?
पहले म्यूट करो, थोड़ा सा आवाज वैसा. अब नाउ अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ देन प्लीज आस्क. है ना? आई एम अगेन शोइंग टू यू -5. यस प्लीज अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ, प्लीज आस्क.
यस सर. सर मी सौम्या. सर आई एम आस्किंग दैट -5 कौन सी पोजीशन हुई? लाइक इंडेक्स में तो 0 स्टार्ट होता है ना.
Indexes are starting in forward direction, in the backward direction. If you are referring from positive index, that means you are referring in the forward direction. So positive index is starting from 0 to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on like that, है ना? In the forward direction, in this direction. Whereas a negative index is starting in the backward direction. 0 is representing first element and -1 is representing last element. So second last element is -2. Is it clear? And
okay sir.
Okay, so -2, this I is -3, S is -4, R is -5 na? This
yes sir. Okay.
So R is displaying here na? You can see.
So sir, we are going to use these negative terms if you have to go from backward.
Yes.
Reverse order.
Yes. Suppose I will give you one program, just write a program to reverse a string. Then how you can write? You can write a loop in the reverse order. Is it clear?
Yes sir.
Okay, so we will see that this will be logic just when you are feeling something, then how we can traverse a string in the backward direction, then you can utilize negative indexing. That will be very easy. Right?
Sir, negative index numbers are in C++ or C also?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So it actually some things are depends on the language actually. Right? In C or C++ or in Java, we are only referring the string or indexing in the positive, in the forward direction. Right? Okay. Okay. So here next data type is tuples. So in the tuples we can store the multiple values by combining in a parenthesis and separating with them by comma. Is it clear? So here a is a variable where we have stored multiple values. These values can be stored at different place in the memory. First is stored here, 2 is stored here, 3 is stored here, 4 is stored here. But these memories we can refer by using like here print a. That means all these value will be printed. Okay. So Python uses parenthesis to surround the information or surround the values. Then it will be treated as a tuple data type. Okay. So ये ध्यान रखना. It is very important to remember that if we are placing parentheses, this means whatever the values are stored, these values are stored in the tuple data type. Okay, in the form. Is it clear now? So this is very important.
Yes,
because
sir.
okay, आगे आप देखोगे आपको और भी different चीजें मिलेंगी. So here we have stored integer value in the tuple. You can also store string value into the tuple. है ना? We have stored A, B, C, D, E, F, X, Y, Z in the tuple actually. है ना? So if you are going to print A, then all these values will be printed. Even you can store different values. It is not necessary we have to store same type value in a tuple. You can store integer or string mix also. Like you can denote as like 1, 2, and like I can store here hello. है ना? ऐसा भी कर सकते हो. Is it okay ना? Okay. So you can store. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
हाँ बोलो.
Sir, is the size of tuple variable?
Size of tuple variable is actually a reference to referring this memory locations. Okay, so we can say the size, we cannot say the size of any tuple variable like in the C or C++. We say the size of array. ऐसा नहीं है यहाँ पे, है ना? Actually ये reference variable होता है जो बस केवल इस memory location को in order to access this values whatever we have stored in this memory, in order to access this memory we are just referring. If we say the size, and then the size of the tuple is available here, na? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So similar to the string, we can also access the tuple variable by using the index. Okay. So in the index can be used in the forward direction as well as in the reverse direction. Here, if we are specifying like A1, so it means second element, 0th index, 1 index, 2 index, and 3rd index. So second element will be displayed here. Is it okay na? So if we are referring this index A of 2, so it means we are referring this 3 value. So 3 will be displayed here. But in this case we are referring string value, or we are storing string value. So here A of 2 will be displayed X, Y, Z. Is it clear? This is 0 index, 1 index, and 2 index. Okay. Similar to the string, we can also do here negative indexing, or we can also refer the elements using the negative index. -1 we can specify for 4, and 0 we can specify for the 1. This is for first element, and this is for last element. Is it okay? Okay. If you want to refer all the elements of the tuples, suppose you can directly refer by directly printing A. Okay. But suppose I want to refer the element from index 2 to onward, all the elements. So how we can specify? You can directly specify print. Okay, print A, and then here you specify 2, and then colon, and then left the end part blank. Okay, then you can refer all the elements from the second index. So 0, 1, 2. If there are another element, then from 2 onward it will display all the elements. For this example, it will display only X, Y, Z. Is it okay? Here we are using 1 colon only. So it means from 1 to all the elements, 1 to end, all the elements will be displayed here. Is it okay?
Excuse me,
Okay
sir.
na? Yes.
Sir, what is the importance or use of tuple? Like we can use it normally, so what is tuple used for?
Okay, so sometimes tuple is immutable data type. Okay na? Immutable है ना? Suppose we have stored some value, or these multiple values are fixed. They will not be. We are not supposed to change these value later. Okay, then how we can achieve it? In the yesterday, one has questioned me how we can make the constant value in the program. किसी ने मेरे से क्वेरी किया था कि अगर हमको कोई वेरिएबल ऐसा बनाना है कि उसकी वैल्यू बाद में चेंज ना किया जा सके, हाउ वी कैन डू that we can do with the immutable type.
Yes.
So at that time we can use some information are there, such kind of information is there that will not be changed during the execution of the program, or that we are not supposed to change during the execution of the program. If information will be changed, then maybe our security or whatever the things will be lost, or we will be lost thing, है ना? So we are not supposed to change this kind of info. Then we can store this kind of information in the form of tuple. Then tuples are immutable. Then if we are doing this like a of 1 equals to, in the first question, if we are doing a of 1 equals to 4, that we cannot do in the tuple. It will show an error. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is the meaning of immutable. Okay. Similarly, here we have specified starting index. You can specify end index. Like if I specify like print A2 and we have represented 5. So it will display the element from 2 to 5. Is it okay? You can exercise this also. Okay. So next data type is list. In the case of tuple, we have seen the elements.
How to stop the loop?
लूप मैंने कहाँ लगाया अभी यहाँ पे?
तो इसके लिए लगाया था टपल यूज करके रिवर्स ऑर्डर में जो चला था.
नहीं तो लूप अभी अपन पढ़ेंगे, कोई बात नहीं है. अभी मैं थोड़ा सा इंट्रोड्यूस कर दूंगा ज्यादा लूप के बारे में. तो अभी आपको केवल इंडेक्सिंग मैंने स्पेसिफाई किया हुआ है. तो इंडेक्सिंग को वेरी कैसे करना है? जैसे पहले 1 है, we have to change it to 2, 3, 4. of suppose I have specified here a of I. Then suppose I am changing I from 1 to I equals to 1 to n, like that, है ना? That we can do. We will study in the loop form, है ना? जैसा यार तुमने for loop लगाया होगा कहीं पे, अगर कोई प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज पढ़ी है तो वैसा आप लगा सकते हो यहाँ पे भी. Is it okay ना?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Okay,
yes,
sir. But I am not going to explain it with the loop, because we will be going to use later, because we have not studied a loop actually. We will cover loop in the next week, है ना? Then we will apply on the list also, list or tuples or whatever the data type or string, we will apply it, है ना? Okay. So next data type is list. As we have studied in the tuples, we can store multiple values in the tuple, but tuples is immutable, whereas a list is mutable. Means the value stored in the list will be changed. We can change the value stored in the list. So this is similar to the tuple. The declaration is different. In the tuple we are using parenthesis, whereas in the list we are using square bracket. Is it okay? The difference is basically here. In the list and tuple are immutable. We cannot change the value of the tuple, but in the list we can change the value of the values of the elements. Okay, and we are using here square bracket instead of parenthesis. Is it okay? So the definition is different from the tuple here. So here we have assigned this a equals to 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the elements here. Okay. Now we can also assign the integer value as well as string value to the tuple. Okay.
एक्सक्यूज मी सर.
Yes.
सर टपल में मिक्स डेटा टाइप्स हो सकते हैं?
हाँ,
जैसे इंटीजर भी डाल दिया, स्ट्रिंग भी डाल दिया.
सब डाल सकते हो, ऐसा कोई दिक्कत थोड़ी ना है. वैल्यू टाइप से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा है ना वहां पे कोई, है ना? क्योंकि एक सिंगल वैल्यू इज रिप्रेजेंटेड एज ए सिंगल टाइप, है ना? we can store.
अच्छा
It is not
सर, पर
necessary.
जैसे बाकी लैंग्वेज में होता है कि नहीं,
हाँ,
जो
जैसे
बताया है वही वाला।
इंटीजर सी प्लस में एरे यूज करते हैं वहां पे एक्चुअली।
यस सर।
एरे सेम डेटा टाइप का होता है ना, होमोजीनियस डेटा टाइप होना चाहिए वहां पे। यहाँ पे ऐसा कुछ नहीं है ना, यहाँ पे आप स्टोर कर सकते हो फ्री हो, ठीक है। इट डिपेंड्स ऑन यू, ओके। सिमिलर थिंग यू कैन डू विद द लिस्ट आल्सो हियर, है ना, ओके। So here list is basically similar to the array in C, but here list you can store value as well as string as well as a numeric value or as well as a string value, है ना। In the list you can store, but the values, whatever the value we have stored, we can also change it, है ना, later if we want. Suppose if we want to change this value in this array A0, I want to put 1. Displaying then initially A is 2 3 4 5 ये है, और if I write print A, that means it will display 2 3 4 5, है ना। If I retain these things and then I am printing it, print A, then it will display 1 3 4 5. Is it okay na? So that is actually mutable, okay na? Okay, sir. So yes, someone is asking. Okay, so next data type in the list, we can also do the negative indexing also, as well as forward indexing. Okay, this is similar as we have discussed earlier. Okay, so next data type is set. Okay, so set, what is the difference between set or with the other data types? Set is actually normal set that you have studied in the mathematics, okay, in the set theory. Here set, the definition of set is say that the element of the set are unordered, whereas we have studied in the earlier data type list, tuples, string, the elements are ordered, means we can access the element using index. But here we cannot access the element in using index. First thing. Second thing, the elements stored in the actually in the set, the elements should be unique. Means in the list, if I storing in the list, you can see list in the tuples as well as in the string. You can store the multiple same value, or you can repeat the value multiple times. Like I can store 1 and 1, 2 and 3, like that. Here we have repeated 1 1 actually, है ना? We have repeated, but we cannot do it with set. It means if we are storing the value, like if I'm seeing set 1 and I'm storing, or set is represented with the curly braces. Keep in mind that thing. If I'm storing 1 and 2, 3, that we cannot do, because elements should be unique. This is a basic definition of the set we have to follow here, because in the set if you have studied in the set theory, you cannot take element like that a or b, like or c. This is equivalent to a b c na. Is it okay na? So that's why redundant elements should not be there, है ना? So, and the second thing, when you are going to display the set, then set, if you are storing like one, if A is a set actually 1 2 3 4, if you are storing in this way, when you are going to print, it is not mandatory that it will display the element in the order whatever you have stored. 1 2 3 4. It will also, it may be also show the output like 2 1 3 4. ऐसा भी show कर सकता है. So both the outputs are valid as it is unordered actually. So elements in the set are unordered. It is an unordered collection of elements, which means that set is collection that store the element in different Python data types. Okay na? So whatever the order we have specified, that will not be displayed when we are displaying the set value or set elements. Okay, in the set Python set, elements don't have any specific order. Is it okay? And all the elements are unique. Similar to the string, the set are also the elements of the sets are also immutable. We cannot change, as we cannot refer the element with the index here. So that's why we cannot change. है ना? Okay.
Sir, how we can access the elements of set?
Set element we cannot directly access. We can access some using, or we can use for checking purpose actually. In the as elements are unique, so there is a no need sometimes when you are using to you are going to use for set. So if you want to access the individual element, then you cannot you will be using some different data type, list or tuples, some other data type. Why you are going to use set? Set means the application of set, basically it will be when you are using some, or you are storing some unique element and you are checking with some different kind of operators. We will see there are different operator that can be very efficiently used in order to check the particular element is exists in a particular set or not. है ना? Suppose there are a lot of characters in a string, then you are storing these characters in the set. Then it means unique character will be stored in the set. Then you are checking all the characters are, that particular character is available in the set or not, like that. है ना?
Yes, sir.
So
Thank you.
application of set is different. If you are accessing the individual element, then why you are going for set? You can use list also, no? List or tuples.
Yes.
So the application is different. That's why it is not allowed to change. Okay.
Sir?
Yes.
सर वहां पे लिखा है डिफरेंट पाइथन डेटा टाइप्स, तो सर इसमें वन वो इंटीजर भी हो सकता है और स्ट्रिंग भी हो सकता है?
वो सब हो सकता है, वो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, लेकिन जो एलिमेंट होंगे उसमें वो यूनिक होना चाहिए. जैसे मैं स्टोर कर सकता हूं इसमें 1 स्टोर कर सकता हूं और हेलो भी स्टोर कर सकता हूं, बट एलिमेंट्स आर डिफरेंट ना.
सर क्या मैंने सेट लिया जिसमें एक में है 1 इंटीजर और दूसरा है 1 स्ट्रिंग, सर वो लेगा?
लेना चाहिए. देखो मैं एक बार दिखा देता हूं आपको. ओके, साथ ही साथ में देखते जाते हैं, पता चल जाएगा आपको. सपोज आई एम यूजिंग हियर s इक्वल्स टू 1 ले लिया, और क्या लेना है आपको?
तो स्ट्रिंग में 1, हेलो नहीं
1. हाँ, और
यस सर बस यही चेक करना है कि वैल्यू से कोई फर्क पड़ेगा?
जीरो डिस्प्ले कर, सॉरी
एस
लिखना है ना. देखो ठीक है ना,
ये लेगा
यही. तो यहाँ पे पाइथन में ऐसा नहीं है, ये तो सारे के सारे डेटा टाइप्स में कुछ भी स्टोर करो आप, है ना.
सर फर्स्ट लाइन और लास्ट लाइन सेम है
इसमें?
तो इसी में फर्स्ट लाइन माय सेट और लास्ट लाइन माय सेट दोनों एक ही चीज रिप्रेजेंट कर रही हैं?
नहीं, वो दूसरा डिफरेंट मैं बताने वाला हूँ ना. आप सुनो तो अभी थोड़ा सा
Yes,
वेट
sir.
तो करो, है ना. जस्ट वेट. एक्चुअली आई हैव नॉट एक्सप्लेन्ड इट एक्चुअली ना. जस्ट वेट, है ना. इज इट ओके ना? ये चीज क्लियर है ना?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
now there we have studied like tuples, list, and set. These are the basic data type. We are also going to cover and one another data type. Before that, I am saying to you, here you can see what is it. ये क्या है? What is it? Till here. यहाँ तक क्या है ये? Tuple. Yes. It means you are converting this tuple in the form of set. Is it okay? So we can change one data type into the another data type by using set variable. Just it means if I am saying the set और कोई भी list के elements हैं, we can convert into the set as well as we can convert set into the list or tuples. We can exchange either of them. Is it clear na? Suppose we want to change the element of the set. So how we can change? We can store in the particular element of the set. We can store first into the list, and then we can change the specific element or specific index with the specific index, and then we can again convert into the set. Okay na? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
If
Yes,
I
sir.
specified here this parenthesis bracket, it will become list. Okay na? It will become list.
Sir?
If I specify parenthesis, 1 2 parenthesis is sorry square bracket, square bracket. If we specify square bracket, then it will become list. Currently it is list tuple, sorry, है ना?
सर
So हाँ भाई बोलो.
सर ये टपल जो है वो सेट का एक इंडिविजुअल आइटम होगा या फिर उसके 3 आइटम्स होंगे?
अब now if I am displaying this my set, then what will be the output? If I am displaying this my set, it will display print. If I write print my set, then it will display like that. Pan it. Okay na? Is it okay? Computer science. So same output, okay, whatever is displaying here, same output will be displayed if I am again displaying this my set. Is it okay na?
Yes sir.
This is not the single element. All the elements are converted in the form of set. So there will be a 3 element. Is it okay?
Yes sir.
So anyone have any query here? Then you can ask. So we can do it with also list or something. But I'm not going to explain in more detail. We will study later. We will study set as a full lecture.
Excuse me,
tuple as a full lecture. Yes.
Sir, in this we are taking it as we are converting it into a set.
Yes.
A tuple. So sir, why its position is not changing when?
No, it may be it is actually current position, whatever they stored in the memory, that will be stored in the actually in the my set.
So it is a way to represent a set like a tuple.
ऐसा होता है जब भी आप इसको present, if you are displaying it, printing the my set, then whatever the tuple information is stored, that will be stored in the set. But when you are going to print multiple times, the value order of the elements will be changed. है ना?
Okay sir.
It will change. Okay, in the form of set, when you are going to refer or when you are going to print these value, the order may be changed, है ना? But in the tuple, the order is fixed. That's why, है ना?
Okay sir.
Okay.
Sir, in this it is written that the elements have different Python data types. So can we define the data type of each element?
No, we have not defined the data type, but we can store the different types of elements. Like here, we can store integer as well as a string. Like we have shown the example here. You can see now 1, 1.
So sir, will we have to provide the data type or it will take automatically in every case?
Automatically लेगा ना. अपन ने कभी कहीं पर data type तो provide किया नहीं है ना. If I am storing a equals to 7, it means it will be automatically, the type of that variable will become automatically integer.
Okay sir.
है ना? पाइथन में ऐसा जरूरत नहीं होता हमको कोई इंटीजर. आपने कोई दूसरी प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज पढ़ी होगी, आपने देखा होगा तो वहां पे इंट और एक्स और देन फिर आप 7 लिखते हो. यहाँ पे ऐसा कुछ होता ही नहीं है ना. टाइप इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द वैल्यू दैट वी आर असाइनिंग इनटू दैट वेरिएबल. Okay. So next data type is dictionary. Dictionary is very useful data type when you are storing value and we are referring these value according to some keys. Okay. So like it will work as a table. We can refer here. Some are the value that we are representing with key, and these are the values. Okay, actual value. So according to this index, or you can say index. Here we are storing so like 1, 2, 3. These are the unique value. These should be unique value. According to this value, we can store corresponding value. Like here I am storing hello. Here 2, it means we are storing some hello world. Okay. 3, we are storing here Vanet. Okay. Here we are storing university. So we can store the value according to the key value, and we can also access this value according to the key value. As every student in your batch or in your class is represented with one roll number. So roll number is unique for identifying each student in a Vanet University. Is it clear now? So roll number basically we can use as a key. And if we are referring roll number, then whole information stored with this roll number will be fetched. Same thing we can achieve with the dictionary. Is it okay now? Okay. So we can store the information according to this key value. So how we can create? We can create using this curly braces, as curly braces is also used with set. But here we are also using something that this is a single element. Here branch, it is a key value. This is actually a key value. Okay. And this is actually value corresponding to this branch. Okay. This is actually value we are storing. So this is a single element. So that is a basic difference from the set. Here you can see in declaration, you can see, है ना? Second element is here college. This is a key value, and this is branch. This is a solid value that we are storing. Similarly here this is key and this is value. So when you are going to print this dict1, so it will be displayed like branch is equals to computer, college is equals to Bennett, year equals to 2020. Is it okay now? Okay, so in the key value you can use integer value, float value, whatever you want to use, you can use, but it should be unique. All the values all the keys that you are storing in a dictionary, that should be unique. You cannot use branch equals to computer, here you cannot use branch equals to some Bennett like that, you cannot use, so key should be unique, like that roll number should be unique. So that's why here key should be unique in order to define the thing. Okay, is it clear?
Sir, is this also unordered?
Yes.
Yes, it is unordered, but here we can access the element by using the key value. Unordered means there is a no order, specific order, because order is not, we are not referring using some index. Here we are not using any index to refer the element. We are using key value. The perspective of the key dictionary is basically we have to provide one key. Suppose when we want to access any element from this table, then we have to provide one key, then corresponding value according to that value, the corresponding value according to this key will be fetched. Actually, the perspective of the dictionary is different. That's why.
Sir?
Is it okay?
So what does the last statement mean?
This one?
That DI equals to dict, this one, sir.
DI is the name for the dictionary that we are referring as a B, C. So, DI correspond to this. And dict means, dict is actually like set. We have converted, we have made the set. So here it is actually constructor for dictionary that we are using. As what is constructor we have not studied, that's why we are not going in the more details about it. Okay, no? But you can also create the dictionary using the dict function. So you can specify dict and the variable that you are using to store the dictionary. So here we are using DI, and here I am providing a parenthesis bracket, like in the set we have also done same thing. Here you can see set parenthesis, and here inside the parenthesis we have specified the element. Is it okay now? So same thing we are doing here. Same thing we are doing here. We are here specifying elements in this bracket. You can see 1 is the key, 2 is the key, and ABC and XYZ are the elements. Is it okay now?
So both dict1 and DI both are dictionaries, sir?
Yes, both are dictionary.
And these are two different syntaxes, sir, for declaring dictionary.
Yes, for declaring dictionary.
Sir, so how
Thank you,
is
sir.
this unordered?
Unordered means we cannot say the branch or computer will be stored as a first element and college and Bennett are stored as a second element. In the memory you can see, in the memory, if you are storing, then branch or computer suppose may be stored at this place, branch and computer. Okay, this value is stored at this place. So address maybe is 100, and whereas a college and Bennett it may be stored at this place, the address for this is 50. So in that way we can not say this is the order. But in the list, if you see the element in the list, if you have stored one element at first location 100, then second element will be stored at 101 location. So elements are stored in the continuous form like that. In that way we are saying. Okay, so that's why we can access with the index actually.
सर इसमें जैसे पहली की वैल्यू ब्रांच ली है एंड पहली वैल्यू कंप्यूटर है, तो सर उसके बाद सेकंड की वैल्यू कंप्यूटर ले सकते हैं?
पहली वैल्यू ब्रांच है और
पहली की ब्रांच है, पहली वैल्यू कंप्यूटर है. यस सर. तो सर सेकंड की जो है वो कंप्यूटर ले सकते हैं या वो भी यूनिक होना चाहिए?
बिल्कुल ले सकते हो, बिल्कुल ले सकते हो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. इसका मतलब ये वैल्यू को की लेना ऐसा कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि नहीं लेना, ले सकते हो, बट की शुड बी यूनिक. एक कंडीशन है की शुड बी यूनिक, बस और कुछ नहीं है। बाकी का तुम्हें जो करना है करो, ठीक है।
सर आई वांट टू आस्क क्वेश्चन सर, जैसे डिक्शनरी के अंदर हम आई थिंक सिर्फ वैल्यू भी दे सकते हैं, सिर्फ वैल्यू है, सिर्फ की आई थिंक वन चीज दे सकते हैं ना?
हाँ, तो यहाँ पे हम ये की दे रहे हैं ना।
नहीं आई मीन सर सिर्फ वैल्यू या फिर मतलब हम की वैल्यू
दोनों स्पेसिफाई करना पड़ेंगे, की और वैल्यू। आप ऐसा नहीं कर सकते अकेला स्टूडेंट वेनेट में एडमिट नहीं होगा, जब भी एडमिट होगा तो उसका रोल नंबर भी जनरेट होगा उसके साथ।
नहीं सर, मैंने मतलब आई थिंक पहले पढ़ा था कि सिर्फ वैल्यू है फिर सिर्फ की से भी बन सकता है।
ओनली की और वी आर नॉट प्रोवाइडिंग एनी वैल्यू, यू आर यू सेइंग? हाँ, ये कर सकते हो, वैल्यू विल बी नन।
यस सर, तो सर लेकिन जैसे हमने सिर्फ की का वो बना दिया तो सर वो तो सेट नहीं मान लेंगे?
क्यों मान लेंगे भाई?
क्योंकि सर उसका कोई वैल्यू तो है
लेकिन
नहीं।
ये स्टोरेज का होगा तो स्टोरेज ये 2 वैल्यू लेगा ना हमेशा। सेट में 2 वैल्यू थोड़ी ना रहती है, सेट में सिंगल वैल्यू रहती है ना।
तो
अगर यहाँ पे कुछ रख नहीं रहे हो इसका मतलब इसका स्ट्रक्चर थोड़ी ना चेंज हो गया कि अकेला 4 ही स्टोर है, वो ब्लैंक पड़ा होगा।
तो सर हम सिर्फ की वाली डिक्शनरी को कैसे डिफाइन करेंगे? ब्रांच, उसके 2 कॉलन लगा के छोड़ देंगे।
हाँ, 2 कॉलम ब्लैंक छोड़ दो आप, इधर कोई जरूरी थोड़ी ना कुछ रखो, है ना।
सर
लेकिन प्रॉब्लम ये है ना कि आप इसमें रखोगे तो फिर आपको की तो देना ही पड़ेगी, आप ऐसा नहीं कर सकते इधर साइड में। हाँ, वो करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है। ओके,
एक्सक्यूज मी सर,
हाँ यस,
हमने सर बाद वाले में डिक्ट डिफाइन किया, पहले लिखा उसे di इज इक्वल टू डिक्ट, और पहले वाले में dict1 इज इक्वल टू उसमें नहीं किया।
हाँ, तो
उससे कोई
डिक्ट वन मत
डिफरेंस नहीं
समझो,
हो?
इसको ए समझो, इसको डिक्ट मत समझो और फिर समझ में आ जाएगा, है ना। A is a variable, है ना, that we are using here. Dict is the specific function name that is declared by the Python, है ना।
ओके सर,
है ना, तो dict1 इसीलिए यहाँ पे dict1 लिखा है, क्लियर है ना।
तो सर पहला वाला नहीं है डिक्शनरी वाला?
डिक्शनरी
ए
ही
नहीं
है
है?
पहले। हाँ, ए यूज करो, बी यूज करो, सी यूज करो, कुछ भी यूज करो, नाम देना है ना कोई वेरिएबल
वो
का।
ऑटोमेटिकली ले रहा है ना उसमें?
नहीं, ये नाम आपको डिफाइन करना पड़ेगा ना, ये तो।
नहीं, नाम नहीं, डेटा टाइप डिक्शनरी।
हाँ, ये डेटा टाइप it will automatically be understood as it is a dictionary as we have declared the element in that way ना।
और DI वाले में हम डिफाइन कर रहे हैं पहले डेटा टाइप।
DI वाले में हम बोल रहे हैं कि डिक्शनरी बना रहे हैं, तो डिक्शनरी बना रहे हैं तो उसके एलिमेंट दो ना उसके ब्रैकेट में, तो हमने उसके ब्रैकेट में दिया। एक्चुअली डिक्ट का ये सिंटेक्स ऐसे अपन बोलते हैं डिक्ट, अब इसका ब्रैकेट, तो ब्रैकेट में हमको स्पेसिफाई करना, तो एलिमेंट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ, वी आर स्पेसिफाइंग इन द फॉर्म ऑफ दिस पैरेंट, दिस कर्ली ब्रेसेस।
तो सर काम वही सेम ए वाला ही हो रहा है ना?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, इसको हम ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं ना, DI इक्वल्स टू पैरेंथेसिस, डायरेक्टली मैं लिख दूं ना 1 कॉलन,
वो ऑटोमेटिकली ले लेगा।
हाँ, तो वो ऑटोमेटिकली ले लेगा, ठीक है ना।
और सर की को एक्सेस कैसे करते हैं इसमें?
की को डायरेक्ट की वैल्यू से, नेम
मतलब एग्जांपल
अभी मैं दिखा रहा हूँ, जस्ट वेट तो करो आप।
अच्छा, ओके ओके सर,
ये लो, अभी आ गया, ये है। इफ यू वांट टू शो द वैल्यू, if you want to show the value, this value, if you want to access the value corresponding this year key, so you can specify dictionary name, whatever the name you are using, and then you have to specify key value. So key value is here year. Is it clear na?
Yes
then
sir,
whatever the value is stored at this place, you can print it, sorry, instead of you can print it, है ना, एक ही parenthesis, एक ही bracket आएगा यहाँ पे, so you can print it. Then whatever the value is stored at this key, corresponding value at this key will be displayed. So here 2020 will be displayed, है ना. So you can access every value using the key, or all key you can access. If you are displaying like print dictionary, then DICT1, then what will be the answer? It will display branch, college, year. ठीक है ना? Okay ना? All?
yes sir.
So okay, so all values will be displayed. Okay na? It is a way we will cover dictionary as a whole lecture in the next lectures we will see. Okay ना? So ये data type हमको पढ़ना है पूरा कोर्स में, सारे कोर्स में यही है, सारे कोर्स में, ठीक है ना. तो अपन पूरा होल लेक्चर भी कवर करेंगे, एक डिक्शनरी पे, एक लिस्ट पे, एक टपल्स पे, सारा का सारा, ठीक है ना. डोंट वरी, we will covering full lecture. So now we can also convert the data type that we have already told you. So we can convert float to integer,
Sir,
integer to float. Yes.
Sir, actually we have another class at 9:30.
Yes, I'm leaving. I just, you know, just, you know. Okay na, just few minutes, 2 to 3 minutes है ना. So these we have already covered. Data type conversion, integer to float, float to string, or these are data types है ना, that we have already seen. So you can convert any value, like here this is a float value, you can convert into the integer. So 30 will be displayed instead of 30.0. Is it okay na? Okay. So the explicit data type conversion is called as a, we have to specify directly or implicit, that we can directly or automatically be converted. Okay, so implicit we have to see how automatically we convert it. In the explicitly we have seen, we have specified here the specific type, like z is a 30.0, it will be now converted into the string. So we have explicitly specified. Or implicitly, how we can do implicitly, if we are like writing a4 plus 4.5, so here it is an integer, here it is a float value. So the result of this will be 8.5. So it will be automatically converted into the float value. If you are seeing type of C, that will be float. Okay na? Is it okay? Similar thing will be happen with the string and integer. If you are adding, then it will show an error. In the last day we have seen. Okay, we cannot add integer value to a string. Similarly, will a float value we cannot add, है ना? So this is actually automatic conversion. Okay, so you can see these are the some example for type conversion. Here you can see this will be converted into the float. This will be an integer, है ना? So if you are dividing, then value 9 by 5, then it will be float. So final answer will be in the form of float value. It will be integer division, as we are dividing 9 by 5, so it will consider a floor value. So floor value, we are dividing integer value with integer value, so it will provide 1. So 1 into 27 plus 32, 27 plus 32 कितना होगा? 29, है ना? So that is 20. So these are the some special example. ये आप ट्राई करके देखना, एक मैं सबसे बोलूंगा, आप ट्राई करके देखो ऑनलाइन कंपाइलर पे भी क्या रिजल्ट दे रहा है. Due to some precision, it will not provide exactly 10.1, है ना? Undefined behavior होता है थोड़ा सा. पाइथन में आप देखोगे हर एक प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज टू लैंग्वेज में अलग अलग हो सकता है. जावा में कुछ अलग, जावा में एग्जैक्टली 10.1 दे दे, बट यहाँ पे नहीं दे रहा है ना. You have to see it. So it will not be exactly 10.1. It will be like 10.11000000 like 1, है ना? It will be shown here. ये आप प्रैक्टिस करना, एक बार देखना इसको, है ना? So these are the automatic conversion actually here. Here integer same है. The result of an expression.
सर ये exact क्यों नहीं दे रहा वैसे?
ये due to the some precision evaluation, it will be considered as a, थोड़ा सा ज्यादा कंसीडर कर रहा है इसको. 5.9 को थोड़ा सा ज्यादा कंसीडर कर रहा है, इसलिए एग्जैक्टली 10.1 नहीं दे रहा है ना?
ओके सर.
क्योंकि फ्लोटिंग पॉइंट रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऐसा होता है, तो ये इस लैंग्वेज में हो रहा है. पाइथन में हो सकता है, जावा में ये एग्जैक्ट 10 पॉइंट देगा, C++ में या C में ऐड करके देखोगे तो आपको एग्जैक्टली 10.1 मिल जाएगा. तो ये पाइथन में कुछ रिप्रेजेंटेशन का वो रहता है ना, फ्लोटिंग पॉइंट रिप्रेजेंटेशन का. इस वजह से ये करेक्ट आंसर नहीं है, लेकिन उससे कोई अपना कैलकुलेशन पर कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. ठीक है ना?
सर अगर हम
एक्चुअली एरर, ये एरर नहीं है कोई, है ना? ठीक है, ओके.
Excuse me, sir.
हाँ.
Sir, if we like in this last example 5.9 plus 4.2, अगर हम जैसे C में होता है कि we can restrict the number.
हाँ, वो यहाँ पे भी कर सकते हैं,
like that are showing.
अपन थोड़ा सा अभी पढ़ नहीं पाए ना आगे आज, नहीं तो मैं कवर करता आपको. आज कवर ही नहीं कर पाए. यहाँ पे राउंड भी होता है, अपन राउंड कर सकते हो. यहाँ पे राउंड कर दोगे तो उतनी ही डिजिट तक वैल्यू शो होगी. राउंड एक फंक्शन होता है, और दूसरा फॉर्मेट फंक्शन होता है. वहां पे 0.2 f वगैरह ऐसे लिख देते हैं ना, परसेंटेज f उसमें लिखते थे C में, ऐसा यहाँ पे भी लिखते हैं. ठीक है, ये थोड़ा सा कवर नहीं कर पाए अपन, नहीं तो मैं बता देता आपको. कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है ना? बहुत सारी चीजें हैं कवर करने के लिए. There are a lot of things. Okay. So now next topic is operators. So we have just start in the next class. Okay. क्वेश्चन थोड़ा सा और अपना स्टार्टिंग ऐसा हो जाता है थोड़ा स्लो, वैसे कि समझ में आ जाए आपको, इसलिए थोड़ा सा मैं स्लो कर रहा हूँ. इज इट ओके ना? ओके, थैंक यू.
यस सर.
थोड़ा सा समझ में आ रहा है.